So I love inspiring you by showing you what other clients are doing. You know, I can tell you all in the world how great this mentorship is, but I would love to show you one of Lena so that she can share with you what is possible for you by sharing her own story. So Magda, let me find you here, hopefully.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Eva. I'm here.
I see you. Brilliant. Add spotlight. Ah, there you are. Love it. Love it. I was going to wear green today. I wish I did. We would be color coordinated. So just a little introduction about Magda. We did not know each other before I started my business. And you know, what's really fun is I tend to attract clients who are very much like me. You know, there is some similarities, either the background, either the habits, either our goals. And I feel like Magda is like my secret sister from different parents because we have so much in common. And Magda is a career coach, but also she's a success advisor. And it's so wonderful to have you on our team, Magda. Thank you for being here and doing this story with me.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me here, and welcome, guys.
My pleasure as well. So Magda, let's start with a few words about you, just a little bit about where you are, what you do. I know some participants know you already, but some don't. So let's just share a little bit about you.
So my name is Magda. I live in Poland, northwest part of Poland. I'm a wife. We have 2 kids, energetic teenagers right now. Time is flying, by the way.
Yes.
And 1 cat right now. We used to have 2 cats. And now I can say that I'm balanced, passionate about what I'm doing, and I have time for my loved ones.
And I'm going to get to how that happened. Brilliant. So Magda, tell us a little bit about where you were at, what were your results when we met, and what inspired you to join our mentorship process.
So as you mentioned, I had my career coaching business before. It was approximately 4.5 years. I was struggling, you know, doing everything by myself. Actually, I guess everybody starts that way, you know, doing everything. Yeah, so many roles in one person, and that took me, you know, to the point where I was traveling to my clients to meet them, to different cities, many hours away from my loved ones, because I really wanted them to have results, and I really wanted to bring my business to the next level. And I didn't know exactly then that I had, you know, programming in my mind that I had to work really hard to get results. You know, I took it from my mom and from my grandma, and I was, you know, copying that way of working. And but I put the intention, and I asked to find a solution. And my friend Anetka, who is also in your team, she invited me to do masterclass like this one. And I said, no way in the first place, because I'm so busy. I'm sleeping only a couple of hours. You know, I have to do everything first, right? And well, she said, no, please do try it and you will see the difference. And I actually agreed. And I promised myself that if I'm doing this masterclass, so I will use it to the fullest. By fullest, I wanted to participate live, make a space for the sessions, do homeworks, I ask more questions. And I felt shifts and, you know, changes, guys. And I actually felt it in me first. And then I saw little changes outside, like tangible results. And that's how it started. And then I made the decision that I will join Thinking into Results to change my mindset first. And I just opened to the process. You know, I felt deeply inside of me that there is something in me which I myself holding, you know, so I have to change it. And yeah, it happened like that. And
that.
Results came quicker than I expected, really.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, you are one of the speediest clients. One of the fastest success stories. So
yeah, everybody has own way, yeah, but I think the key element here is to trust the process and open to it and just follow instruction, guys, and results will come.
Love it. So Magda, tell us, what are some of your biggest wins? What's changed both in your business and the rest? Tell us.
First of all, I changed myself. So I transformed my confidence. I get rid of inner critic. I increased my prices. I changed the way of how my business was operating. So I moved my business from offline to online. So that saves a lot of time, energy, and that's why I have more time, for my loved ones. What else? I attracted business partners. So before I was in finance, so attraction wasn't actually the word I was using. Everything had to be logic and planned and everything like that. But I started to attract business partners. I have my own team right now who is supporting me, and that's excellent feeling. Financially, I jumped from 6K to 20K in 6 weeks.
In 6 weeks. I was waiting for you to say that because I was like,
yeah.
This is so
and
amazing.
I didn't plan it. It was like what I promised to myself. I gave myself 12 months, not to speed up, not to push myself. I just open up. I listened to my intuition. I trusted the process. I saw results in others, and I asked myself, okay, if it's possible for others, why shouldn't it be possible for me? And I jumped. And after 6 weeks.
Do you remember how long? I mean, I love that you mentioned all the internal transformation as well, because it's the impact of what you're changing inside that is happening outside. But of course, like, it just shows, how much you've changed. How long were you on the 6,000 per month until you jumped? Like, you jumped in 6 weeks to 20,000.
It was even fluctuating, the 6K wasn't even constant. So 1 month were like better and other were less. So I don't even remember, a couple of years maybe.
Yeah. Well, so you're looking at a couple of years at certain level.
Yeah.
6 weeks.
Yeah.
3.5. Congratulations. This is huge. This just shows.
Thank you so much. And I know it's possible for everyone. That's why I'm sharing this story. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Can you share a little bit about how your lifestyle changed, when in terms of your family time? I know this was one of the biggest reasons why you invested in yourself, to have more time with your loved ones. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so now we are traveling much more, and one of, I think, best things which I love to share is that for my 40th birthday, I was able to invite my husband and my kids to Zanzibar. So, it was their dream to swim with dolphins and, be there. And that was excellent feeling, to be able to invite them, and cover everything. And share this joy with them. And so having location for business, we were traveling to different cities. In this year we were in Germany, France, where else, Italy, and now we are planning more trips. So no limitations really. Like, I love it. And I also, the big motivation was to show my kids, that it is possible. Like, my parents used to work, 8 to 4 in Poland. It's very popular. And I wanted something different, for my kids. And my 11 years old daughter, she has mindset like, okay, mom, let's do it. She's thinking in different way. Even I see it in, among her, I see actually emotions right now in participants' faces. So I'm touched as well. So that's really beautiful. And it's, guys, not postponing for later. It's happening right now. So.
Beautiful. I love it. Can you share a little bit about your speaking English, how it's transformed from when you started?
That was I actually remember that I was shy person, and I didn't want to put myself out there and talk to people, even though my clients had beautiful results one-to-one. On one-to-one. And I was afraid of using English, guys. I didn't want to use English, and I felt that it will be stopping me. And and I remember you challenged me, Eva, that if I understand what's here, I will do it, and I will, I will be fine. And yeah, and I took that challenge, and now I'm working with clients using English as a second language. And yeah, that also opened me up, so yeah, that's amazing feeling.
Look at your English now, huh? I love it. Beautiful. So you want to share something more?
Yeah, I think that everything is really, like, all possibilities are within us. So it's our choice and decision if we want to change it, and if we are open to figure out how to change it, because solutions are here.
Beautiful. So Magda, the moment of making decision, when you decided to invest in yourself, what was pulling you away from that decision, and how did you still make the right decision?
I felt like that, Will Smith jumping out of that plane, even though I've never done, parachuting or whatever you call it, right? But I feel a big tension and anxiety, and I feel fear in me. Actually, then I realized that fear was the biggest paradigm which was holding me back, from many decisions. But I went out from my head, and I went into my heart space, and I decided that I will listen to my intuition. And it was a moment of truth, because I asked myself, okay, Magda, you have your business, right? And your clients have results, and you are at the level approximately of 6K. Are you happy with that? And I've heard that I'm not happy, because I was putting a lot of energy, a lot of effort, a lot of time away from my kids and my husband, and I felt deep down that I'm able to do more, but I didn't know how to do it. So I asked myself, okay, do you feel that this program will help you, right? You see results, among others, you see results, many testimonial stories, and you actually feel in you that this is solution for you. And I've heard yes, inner yes. So why shouldn't we do that? Yeah, and
Can I just ask?
Even then I felt like, jumping out of it, but it was trust in me, that it will work.
Beautiful. Can I just ask why you were afraid to make this decision?
Because of amount, I'm in Poland, so it was like 4.5 times more than price in euro. So I didn't earn in euro then. It was like 30,000 or something, the biggest amount I've ever invested in me, because of my English. So that was the second thing, because I had to take that money from, money I put for my kids. So something, like, no, leave it, it's for your kids. And then come on. It's waiting for my kids, but time is now. So why shouldn't?
Now you can put 5 times more into the kids kitty.
And the quality is totally different.
So good. And I just wanted to say something. I asked you this question purposefully because there's probably other participants who maybe are from different countries that have different exchange rate to euros. And I just want to say to you guys, we find what we see in our clients, the clients that actually had to stretch themselves to invest have the results quickest. Because when you invest so much money in yourself, you will do everything to the T. And that's why we see that Magda got results in 6 weeks. We had multiple examples of clients getting results in 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, multiplying their income, 4 months, 5xing, turning annual into monthly. And usually it's the clients who did not have that money lying around. They had to really, extend themselves to invest. They are like rockets because they put in the work. And I know this from myself. When I invested small amounts, I can afford losing this money. But when I invested big, I was like, oh, I better get to work.
And
motivates you, right?
Commitment, right? Commitment,
Well, listen, thank you, Magda. I just love interviewing you. It's just so beautiful to watch. And tell me, what would be your best recommendation for those participants that are still deciding? And, they are, of course, I know it can help me, but. what would you say how to make the right decision to help them do the right thing for themselves?
I would say that first thing is to listen to your intuition, guys. Just, go into the space of heart, ask yourself, are you happy with results you see right now in your life? And it doesn't have to be only in terms of business or, finance, even though it's so important, right? But also relationships, health. You can apply this knowledge in many areas. So that's the very, very important, right? And if you are not happy, if you know you are capable of more, just do it. Just join this program, trust yourself, open up to the process. You will be guided. Everybody here will look after you and you will be supported and you will have results.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Magda. That's so wonderful. Thank you for your time and for your inspiration. You're amazing. Thank you. So guys, we hope that this inspired you. And I suppose one thing that I would love to add, that in terms of your motivation to invest in yourself, there is 2 ways you can be motivated to invest in mentorship. 1, because of your goals. 2, because not wanting to be where you are anymore. So for me, my first motivation to invest in myself was not wanting to stay where I was. And, on the outside, I was in a good place. Most people would say, yeah, I had a good job, pensionable employment. I had an apartment in central Dublin in Ireland. I had a boyfriend. But inside, I just had this feeling I can do more and I'm not happy. I am not fulfilled. And when I thought to myself, I was on the crossroad of doing it or not doing it. And I was like, what if I don't do it? Where am I going to be in next 6 to 12 months? Am I going to be happy with it? I was like, hell no. Hell no. I don't care what anybody thinks. I am not going to be fulfilled. I'm jumping in and I'm willing to do what it takes. And sometimes you've got to ask yourself that question. Like for Magda as well, as far as I know, it was like, am I going to be happy if in 6 and 12 months, I'm not going to be seeing my children, barely any, or my family, and just overworking? Of course not. So what's the point of having a passion-based business when you don't like how it works anymore? Like, it's just crazy, right? And you don't see your family, barely any, not to mention time for self-care and things like that, and traveling with your friends and all that jazz. So we hope that this inspired you.